Hello ladies and gentlemen, Lord Wraith here, and welcome to the third large ship review for this week. And what have we got for you today? Well, today's ship is called the Raptor Class Corvette. Now, as you can see, this is a beautiful designed ship. Now, if we just zoom out, it's very much, and I must admit, it looks very similar, sort of like into HomeWorld. And I'll be honest with you, when I saw this, I must admit, I actually almost fell in love with the damn thing. I thought it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful ship. I love the design, I love the sleek view and the sleek look on this particular ship. So let's get into it and let's tell you a little bit more about it. So as I said, this is the Raptor Class Corvette, and it comes to us from a gentleman called Gunnar. And he's about 1 year into Steam and about, get this, only 320 hours into Space Engineers, and he's creating things like this. Absolutely amazing. I'm not kidding. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, let's have a look and see what we've got. So as you can see on the outside, now he does say in his blurb on the thing that these are all survival ready. And I'll be honest with you, I can quite well believe it. It is a lovely design. But he does say that if you want to put it into survival, just be aware and take note that obviously the coverings here for the thrusters, because he has thruster damage off in the design, if you want to put this into survival, then obviously you'd have to take the thruster damage, put the thruster damage on. So obviously you'd have to remove these, otherwise they just get destroyed. And the same goes for the ones on the bottom. So that's basically what he's got there in regards to that. But other than that, he says that the design is completely and utterly survival ready, and I can be honest with you, I can well believe it. This is a beautiful design. I love the way he's got the number painted on there. Absolutely gorgeous. And this bridge, now does that remind you a little bit of the Star Wars bridge from the Superstar destroyers or what? In fact, it's got a very much a little look to that, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. So as you can see, he's got hydrogen and ion engines in this. As we zoom around, absolutely gorgeous way of doing it. Like I said, maybe a little bit of HomeWorld and a little bit of Star Wars combined together on this one. What a marriage. Right, so let's take a look and see what we've got inside. So as you can see, this is the first of the access ways. So you've got the merge blocks here, so you can merge other things in. Obviously you'd have to be a bit more careful in regards to these side parts, otherwise they'd end up sticking. But yeah, you can come into the side of the ship here. You go through this double airlock, and you come into this particular section. So as you can see, we've got several ways we can go. We can go forward or we can go backwards. So let's start towards the back of the ship, and we'll have a look and see what we've got here. So it's got this lovely room where you can see one of the two of the refineries, the oxygen generators, and that sort of stuff. If we come through here now, if I'm right, yep, we come through and we've got this lovely corridor. And again, we can come this way, and we come through here, through past the conveyors, the assemblers there. Up here, now obviously that's the joining area where it would join to the other lock, and we could carry on through to the back here. Again, we've got the reactor room along with some of the hydrogen containers for the outside engines there. So yeah, let's move forward now. As we come round, like I said, we can come up here. Now, if I turn the lights off, he's got this lovely gorgeous mood lighting for the bridge, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous, this. What a beautiful way of mood lighting. Look at this, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We've got yeah, airlocks there on either side, so we've got the airlocks on that side, and again we come through here, beautiful mood lighting to give it that lovely enclosed feeling, that, you know, intensity of work and stuff like that. We've got some of the control chairs here, and it's obviously this is probably either the captain's chair or something like that, or maybe even just a command and control chair where they can have a little meeting. Beautiful. Obviously we've got the shutters there acting as blast doors or blast windows or whatever you want to call them. So we come back through here. This is obviously where the captain would sit probably, or the pilot, and we've got some control seats on this side. So yeah, wonderful view, and you can actually step up. If we just drop my character in here, there we are, we can step up and we can see what a gorgeous viewpoint he's got over this, eh? Absolutely wonderful. Lovely. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's go and have a look at the rest of the ship. As we again, so we drop down here, move back round again, back down to this side, and again we come through it. Let's put our lights back on, and yeah, come through here, and again we can now start going forward. So if we come through this part, well, now we come down. This again, he's got one of the things I noticed about this design. He's got lots of little nooks and crannies everywhere. So again, it's a sort of like you're going to have a few surprises. I mean, like this, which is this large open area here, and again with the mood lighting. Now this is obviously where he's put all the programming blocks and maybe a couple of the timers somewhere stuck away somewhere. Again, here's one of our hydrogen tanks, which is linked down through. And if we come through this way, and again, absolutely gorgeous. I love the design. Very good, well use of the corridor blocks. But here we have, just off to the one side, you can very easy to miss it. But you've got some of the cryo bays, cryo tubes, and you've got your med bay there. And on this side, you've got some more cryo tubes, and of course, like a couple of the jump seats there. So if we move forward, and we come down here, we come into this particular area, and again, as you can see, it's got a whole load of cargo bays all set up on both sides. Absolutely fantastic. Now believe it or not, that is the interior of this ship. There's not much more other than that to see, which I was quite surprised at. But again, it's got the little bits and pieces everywhere, which means that you've got to go exploring of this ship. And like I said, it's all airtight, it's all ready to rock and roll. Now let's just drop out of here. We come out of here. So as you can see, like I said, absolutely gorgeous. I love the way he's done this. You've got this little walkway around here from the bridge, so you can just have a little one. I'm going out to stretch my legs, Captain. And the way he's got some of the things set up here, I mean, for instance, he's actually got a gravity generator set up on the outside, which normally you would put them inside, but yeah, he decided to put that out as a sort of like extra decorative bits. He's got some solar panels up here. Again, I love the way he's used the paint to create the sort of like #1 on here. One of the batteries here, again on the outside, sort of like giving it some definition. He's put double ore detectors again to help out with the antennas there. Like I said, lots of little bits pieces which he's done just to sort of like help improve, gaining some definition. Again, there are the covers, which obviously if you want to put this ship into survival you would have to remove. And I think on that side he's got some more, is he? Yeah, some more of the subcovers. So again, you would remove these if you wanted to build this thing in survival. So there we go. This is, like I said, this is the Raptor Class Corvette. It comes to us by a gentleman called Gunnar. I will leave a link in the description below to his workshop and to this design. Like I said, very, very much well worth going to have a look. Very much well worth going to check it out. Please go and do that. Give the gentleman some love. Subscribe to his workshop page. I don't think you'd be very disappointed. He's done some absolutely gorgeous designs of this sort of ilk, and yeah, very much well worth seeing. So in the meantime, please hit like, please hit subscribe. It does help me in the channel out. And yeah, I shall catch you for the next review. In the meantime, take care. Bye.